Welcome to another episode of Collectionmas 2024. If you're new here, my name is Wil Mikahson. I do videos on luxury, fashion, lifestyle, and travel. If any of that interests you, I would love for you to consider joining our family here. You can do so by clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every single time I load a new video. And to my return viewers, my subscribers, my Mikahson fam, I love you guys so much. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over my Gucci bag collection. I'm so excited. You guys are going to be very, very surprised. Only one of them is really monogram. The other ones are like quasi-monogram, but just only one of my bags is monogram canvas, and I am so excited. Let's just hop straight into this collection. Let's kick things off with this Neiman Marcus and Gucci exclusive from 2007. I believe it was 2007. Yes, it was 2007, and the way that I know that is because there was a metal placard on the inside pocket that says Neiman Marcus X Gucci, and I believe it says 1947 or something like that to 2007. So this was like an anniversary bag, and when I came across this, I lost my mind. It's the simple black with the red and green webbing. This does have a strap here. It is crossbody. And it's so slouchy. The leather is so good. I've definitely gotten my use out of this. And on the inside, the only compartment that you have is this zipper pocket here, but it's just one big open bag. And I love that bag so much that I got it in these two colors. I believe this is just called ink. This might be Bordeaux or wine or Merlot, I don't know. But I love these bags so much. I know that I got the navy one first, and for some weird reason, I baby this one. I baby these next two. I do not know why. I think that the Gucci is just so nice. The leather is soft, but yet it's stiff at the same time, if that makes any sense. And I'm just afraid to get it scratched, but it's just, the Gucci line was such a sick line for men. It was a sick line in general. I just wish that they did more bags for the men. And this one does have the contrast beige stitching on the side, and it's the same concept as the last bag. Zipper pocket on the inside with the contrast stitching here. I can't say enough wonderful things about this bag. Now this one I have worn, but I started to see a little bit of like in the corner here, some of the leather's rubbing off, and I just got a little nervous. We all know it's leather. It can be fixed. The color can be fixed. Scratches can be buffed out. But I don't know. When I do carry this, I do tend to carry it more like fall, winter. This one does not have the contrast stitching on the side, and it has silver hardware, as did the last one. And my most favorite Gucci bag is the brown messenger bag. Guys, this is like a pillow. It is so soft. I do have all my bag stuff, but it's so soft. I wound up getting this bag repaired along with, I believe, the first one I showed you, the black leather one. This was all frayed and coming off, and I believe that there was more issues with the strap. I sent this out when Gucci was having, I've mentioned this before on my channel, I sent this out when Gucci was having that whole controversy with the turtleneck. Not planned, but they basically repaired both of my bags for free. I did not know if that was like a regular service that they do for free, repairing the leather squares here and or strap repair. But in the middle of that, I dropped it off, quick turnaround time and free. I started to do a video on it, but when that whole controversy happened, I never did. So drop me a comment below and let me know if you want a story time and some footage of what happened when I got these bags repaired. But this was a beater bag for me. I never got the leather treated or color fixed. It's just been that good to me. And I guess I should be telling myself that those other two bags will probably age this well also. But this one never even came as soft as the other two. Like this one came out of the gate, this bag came very, very squishy. I wore this so hard for so long, and I don't know, this is probably one of my favorite bags of all time. We're gonna take it back a little bit to about that 2007 era. And this is I forget the name of this line, but I do have another bag that's in the same fabric. I think it was called like etched canvas or something like that. Extremely durable. This has the that old school interlocking G on the front. It does have light contrast stitching. This big Velcro back pocket here has saved my life on so many occasions. I can't even tell you. Love this. And it literally is this entire width of the bag and depth, or height, should I say. Fun fact, during COVID, this was my COVID bag. I don't know why I took this to work every single day during COVID, and it held up really well. The only thing that's not doing well is my strap. I don't know why my Gucci bags always have this issue, this fraying with the strap. I keep meaning to send this into Gucci. I just haven't had the chance to. I'm probably going to do that at the top of the year because I'm going to do like a whole revive in 25 with all of my bags. It's huge. This bag is ginormous, and per usual, it's just one big gaping hole, zip pocket there. But you have two very shallow pockets here. I do not know the purpose of these pockets. A pin can fit in the middle one. And actually, now that I think about it, for the times that this bag came out, this was like in 07, this probably fit like a Blackberry Pearl. Was that around that time? Or like a really, really thin iPhone. So yes, another one of my favorite bags. And you know, during COVID, we were called healthcare heroes. This is definitely a healthcare hero from 2020. So just like that last messenger bag, I do have this Gucci tote bag in that same sort of etched fabric. I cannot remember the name of this line to save my life, but I love this line so, so much. It is by far Gucci's most durable in my eyes. One of the most durable lines that they've made, and it's just so simple. And I know that even though it has the Gucci plastered across the front, there's something very understated and minimalist about it. This was marked my beach bag for probably the last 18 years, 17 years. You guys have seen it in vlogs. In the Bahamas, Mexico, I've taken this thing everywhere. It's been so good. Picnics, you know, if you're a person who has children and you need a catch-all bag to throw all of their things and your things, it's the perfect bag for that. And it really shows no signs of wear in the corners. And I hope that the camera is picking up how etched this material is. It is coated canvas, but it's got this sort of etched effect to it, and I really do like it a lot. And on top of it being a top handle bag, it does also have a shoulder strap that is not detachable. It's attached to the sides of the bag here. While this top snaps closed pretty well and pretty tight, it leaves it just see like maybe 2 inches on the sides. I do wish that it sat up, but that there was like a recessed zipper right here on the inside, just for double security. But it does a really, really good job. I can't say anything bad about it. Also, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the hardware is sort of a matte black finish. And as far as the inside of the bag, as you imagine, it's just one big black hole. I pulled out the lining for you just so that it's easier. I should have done this earlier in some of my other bags, but you have the zip pocket here on this side, and this side right here has, again, I don't know what you put in those shallow pockets. It's very, very shallow. There's a pin loop here in the middle and another pocket on this side. Again, this reminds me of the size of the Blackberry Pearl. Do you guys remember that? That's the only cell phone I could see that was small enough or thin enough to fit in that pocket. And like I said, there's really technically only one official monogram canvas bag in my collection. It is this briefcase. It's in the classic Gucci, but with a twist. I've always loved the navy. My very, very first vision of Gucci was when I was about 8, and my mother had like a Boston bag. It looked like this, I think that was the original Boston bag. It looked like the Louis Vuitton Speedy, but she had it in the blue with the red and blue webbing. She should have known back then. I was obsessed over her bag. I was always like, I'll hold it, Mom, I'll hold it. But I finally got my hands on a blue Gucci monogram piece years ago, and while I love this particular monogram in Gucci, it's my favorite over the classic, this bag is not my favorite. Beautifully constructed, the blue leather is perfect. The clochette, I did lose the key for this. Do not ask me how. Do not ask me, but I lost the clochette for this, but I do have the key. I need to go to Gucci and see if they can help me out with that situation. But unlike my classic monogram Gucci iPad case from years ago, and maybe because I kept that in plastic and in a box, but that turned yellow. This has never, ever turned yellow, and that was always my issue with like coated canvas, and especially the Gucci line. This one has never, ever turned. But this is not just a classic top handle briefcase. It does have D-rings on the side because it comes with a crossbody or shoulder strap, which, as you can tell, the strap is in perfect condition because I never use it. And all the leather accents on the bag do come with the contrast beige stitching. Because it comes with a crossbody or shoulder strap, I love that aspect so much about the bag. However, do you see that? Whenever I try to carry this bag on my shoulder, it does not stay up. I have never ever had that problem with a bag in my life. I don't know what that is. If it stays open, it sort of balances it, and depending on what's in the bag, but for the most part, it is just very wobbly. And I don't know a fix to that. So if anyone out there can give me any suggestions, I'm open to them on how to get this from just being all over the place when I'm wearing it on my shoulder. And I guess crossbody, obviously it doesn't do it, but I don't really carry my bags crossbody too often. Or maybe I do. I tend to carry my messenger bags crossbody, but my briefs, when I used to carry them a lot, I like them on my shoulder. Maybe that's just the fix. Maybe I should stop hating on this and complaining about how it moves when it's a shoulder briefcase and just carry it crossbody. But I do love the look of it, the silhouette, the feel. It's squishy. They did a really, really good job with this, except for that shoulder strap. Here's a bag that you guys have never really seen on my channel. I got it a while back, and I've never mentioned any of my like bag videos, you know, when I talk about like top 10, top 5 or whatever. I've never really mentioned this piece, and it came out, I believe, 2016, 2017 at the beginning when I started my YouTube channel. And I don't take it out too much because it's canvas, and I have still yet to treat it. I do not know why I have these things, and I'm like, I'm gonna treat it and never do. But this is the vintage Gucci backpack. I think that that's the unofficial name of it. I do tend to pull this out in the spring and summer months. I think I mentioned this before. I wear a lot of brown shoes and brown belts, so this just kind of works very well with my overall or general aesthetic. It features this large pocket in the front. The zipper is not the best, but it's a pretty decent sized zipper in the front. It does have that vintage Gucci gold buckle there on the top, and it's also adorned with the classic Gucci red and green webbing. This is what the back of the backpack looks like. Just, you know, regular canvas and fabric up here to hold it on top. The underside of the straps are leather, which make it very comfortable to wear. And this is the inside of the bag. And yes, I do still have the tag hanging there, although I've worn it. This says, yep, backpack, vintage, Tang, Gooch, MIL. I don't know what that means. And the barcode and all that stuff. But that's the inside of the bag. It just has that zipper compartment in the back with the shiny gold hardware, as is with all the hardware on the bag. And it does hold a lot. I know that they don't still make this. You can probably obviously find it on the pre-loved market, but if anyone has any questions on this bag, because I've never really talked about it, feel free to drop a comment below, and maybe next year I'll do a video about it. All right, guys, so we're winding down to the final 2, and you already know. You guys know how I feel about this bag. This is one of my favorite bags in my entire collection. It is the Gucci Marmont Messenger bag. Where do I begin? The pebbled leather, the beautiful antique GG interlocking G hardware, the snap closure that's heavy. If you ever get into a fight, you can bust somebody upside the head with it, I promise you. No, but seriously, this bag was done so perfectly. I do not wear it as much as I thought I would. It can be an everyday bag, but I feel like it's more of a dressier bag. That does not mean it's leaving my collection at all. I love the gusset sides. This, don't be fooled, it's not like a little short handle. When you open this is the strap here that I usually just have tucked on the inside. I don't know what these sizing adjustment holds are called, but it has a gold knob there and it slides up and into the holes. It's really, really interesting. I've never seen a bag that have these adjustments like that, but I'll leave it to Gucci to make something out of the ordinary and fabulous. When you open the bag, the top is still that same amazing leather, and the inside has your dust bag in it and some tissue paper, but the inside is beige canvas, and there's a zipper pocket in the back with like that antique gold hardware. There's that same sort of adjustment closure up there. I do not know what that's for, but it looks good. And then on this side here, we just have two pockets there that kind of can fit probably just a card holder or maybe like plane ticket, parking ticket, something like that. So that is my baby, my Gucci Marmont messenger bag. I know you guys are waiting for me to show you guys the bag that I talked about the most after all of these years, and it is my Gucci Marmont messenger bag that I got last year. I think I just uploaded the video this year from The Real. The entire story about it and the unboxing about it, I did a video a few videos ago about it. I'll leave it in the cue cards above and down in the description box below. But this thing came mangled, beat up, used and abused, and I doctored it back to life. The two pockets in the front, amazing. Again, that same super heavy hardware on the front there. Going back to Gucci being very interesting with their choice of closure for their bags. This drawstring situation here, I have never, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen it in a backpack before, but not on a rucksack sort of backpack like this. And again, choice of nylon was very interesting, but we love it. We are here for it. It keeps all of your items safe and secure. And when you open it, same as the messenger bag, there is a zip pocket back here. And here you have those same two pockets that are very thin, narrow, and shallow. I have not really been active on Instagram as I would like to be, or if at all. But the DMs that I got about this backpack once I uploaded that video, people are like, oh, if you ever want to offload it, you want to sell it, I'll take it from you. I want that backpack. I'll offer you double what you paid. And I'm like, sorry, not going anywhere. This is the bag that I waited really, really long for and worked really, really hard to find it. So it's not going anywhere. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching my Gucci bag collection. Drop me a comment below and let me know what your favorite bag is. Are you a fan of Gucci? Did you fall off being a fan of Gucci after that whole turtleneck thing? If you bounce back, you forgave them, let's have a conversation in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. Happy Collectionmas, guys, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.